Hey guys, welcome to Singing Cold's Barbecue. This is our rooftop kitchen, and this is a place where bold Indian flavors meet traditional grilling and barbecuing techniques. We're just not about the food. We'll try and bring you some music, some gardening, some good times with our friends and family around the pit. Stick around, there's more coming. We have a nice, pleasant, cloudy day today, so let's top that off with a roasted peppers grilled chicken sandwich. Let me show you how it's done. Let's get started. So we're going to be using some fresh herbs from the garden. So I'm going to snip a few sprigs of thyme here. We have some fresh rosemary as well. I'm going to be snipping a sprig of it. We also have some fresh basil growing, so let's get that in. We also have some spinach leaves that we would be using in the sandwich. We're going to layer the sandwich with some fresh spinach. We have some. So these are our fresh herbs from the garden. We subscribe to Tolkien's theory in The Lord of the Rings for the love of things that grow. So we're very proud of what we've done here on our rooftop garden. In our future episodes, we will try and show you how we cultivate vegetables, herbs, and so let's get started with the recipe. So let's prepare our marinade for the chicken, and let's begin with our herbs. So I'm going to rip off this basil, chop it up fine, and chop our basil fine. Rip our rosemary, chop this up as fine as we can. Let's chop up some garlic. So let's get our thyme leaves, rip it off like that. So let's slice up our lemon. Let's start off with our chopped garlic, chopped rosemary, fresh off our garden. Then we're going to add our basil leaves. I love basil. Finally, we have our thyme leaves. And just to fortify our marinade, I'm also going to use some dry herbs. So this mix contains oregano, basil, salt, parsley, chili flakes, and thyme. So just to reinforce our flavors, we're going to have some dry herbs as well. And we'll give this a bit of a mash up. So let's crush our garlic with the herbs, release some of those flavors, perfume our chicken as it cooks on the grill. It smells great here already. We're gonna squeeze half a lemon juice in this, just for some acidity in the chicken. So let's add some olive oil. Gonna follow that up with some fresh cracked pepper, some salt, and a little bit of cumin powder. I really like the savory, smoky flavor it offers. And we're gonna give this a good mix up. Finally, a dash of Tabasco sauce with a little bit of heat. We like our heat here in India. We are done. Let's prepare our chicken for the marinade. So let's marinate our chicken. I'm gonna start off with about a half a teaspoon of paprika. Of course, we have our beautiful marinade that's been macerating for a while now. Let's pour this over the chicken. Now, let's give this a quick toss in our marinade. Smells great already. Awesome. So we're gonna let this sit for about half an hour. Meanwhile, we can light up our coals and heat up our grill. So I'm gonna cut some onion rings. So these are our beautiful ciabatta bread that we have. We're gonna split this bread open. So I'm gonna grab our chicken fillets and I'm gonna lay it on the opposite side now. We're gonna continue cooking on the indirect side for another 5 minutes and then we move it to the direct side. So let's check on the chicken. Wow, this is coming along pretty well. To finish it off, I'm gonna move it on the really hot side and you're gonna hear it sizzle. There we go. Wow, you're not gonna believe the smell from all the herbs, the aroma. The chicken is nice and moist. Keep flipping the chicken. You can smell the basil right off there. It's really nice. So we're gonna roast our peppers right now. So let's place them on the grill. And we're just also gonna quickly baste it with a little bit of olive oil for some extra flavor. Actually, these peppers are very close to capsicum annum. They are peppers that paprika is made from. So I'm hoping that we get a nice smoky sweet chili flavor from this for our sandwiches. So let's take a look at our peppers. What's happening? Oh wow, yeah. You can look at that. The whole area is singed. It's roasting up pretty nicely. You can see that side as well. Take about another 5-6 minutes maybe. We'll come back and check on it. Let's check on our peppers. Oh wow, there we go. And you can see the peppers rip open when they cook. The skin rips open. That's perfectly normal. You can see one here as well. These are hot. So let's get on with our balsamic glaze. So we have our trusty tiny cast iron pan meant for sauces and glazes and so on. So I've got my balsamic vinegar. I'm going to be adding about 2 tablespoons worth maybe. So to this I'm going to add a tiny bit of salt and a little bit of brown sugar. Yeah, it's started to boil, started to thicken. I think we're done. So let's cut up our chili peppers for the sandwich. Look at that beautiful pepper, it's all cooked. Just cut it lengthwise like that. And we have nice long slithers of our roasted pepper for our sandwich, like so. So we have a mozzarella. I'm gonna cut it into small pieces so we could layer it on our sandwich. Here's our beautiful ciabatta. I'm gonna brush it with a thin layer of mayonnaise. Let's add a layer of our garden grown spinach leaves. This is gonna make it taste a lot better. We're gonna add a little bit of onion in here. That's gonna give us a nice crunch. Then we're gonna add a layer of pickles. These are bread pickles. We'll follow this up with our roasted peppers. We're gonna add one layer of red and yellow. Of course, our grilled chicken. Gonna add nice chunks of it in there. Then we add another layer of peppers. And we'll top this off with our mozzarella cheese slices. And let's take this to the grill and melt the cheese. I'm gonna take my balsamic glaze. I'm gonna add it to the sandwich. Here's our roasted peppers grilled chicken sandwich. I hope you guys like this recipe. Please like, share and subscribe. It means a lot to us. Let us know if you have any suggestions and ideas, something new that we could try and cook here. We'll see you again in another episode. Stay safe. Bye.